Yeah, peace, Diehard. Sorry for the delay, man. I had some technical difficulties, man. My two guests just brought it to my attention that I guess my screen froze or whatever. That's what happens when you're doing live stuff and you're going too fast for your own good. But I said a lot of stuff already. I'm freaking upset about this game, but let's just throw these guys in here. Let them talk before I start spazzing out and stuff. So we got Tony Crow and Simeon Russell here. What's good, fellas?
What's going on,
Shout out
fellas?
to the
What's
chat.
going on, man?
Your blackest time.
No doubt.
What's going on?
So I mean, obviously, I'm like really pissed off at this game. You know, I don't like the way Toronto Raptors play. What is your take on this game? What are you guys getting from it?
Well,
You go ahead, son.
all right, yeah. You know, I started off upset because the game was sloppy, and I didn't like the way that the Knicks were playing because it was so sloppy. Everybody missing shots, turnovers. They went down 8-9 points, and they were able to bring the game back. So that's what I feel good about, that they were able to bring the game back. In the past, these guys would have handed the game over, right? At least right now, they've been able to bring the game back. And they tied it up at halftime. They took a 2-point lead. We'll see if they're going to be able to, come out in the third quarter and flex their muscle a little bit. But it's a sloppy game, a scrappy game, and I think we got to look forward to these kind of games all season long, for real.
Yeah, man. What you got, Tone? What are you thinking about?
I was thinking a little bit more positive because I knew we were taking good shots, with the exception of a couple of the floaters. I felt like we could have went a little bit stronger to the basket, but overall we were just missing good shots, and that usually turns around. And then, like Sim said, the fact that we brought it, we came all the way back, it's encouraging because it was ugly. So if the shooting percentages go up, then it should be a easier game for us.
Well, I agree with that too. It was kind of just sloppy. Everything was sloppy in the beginning, but as far as the way the Knicks were playing, I felt like they just was a step behind, whatever. But I just think they got shell shocked too by the way Toronto plays. All they want to do is shoot 3-pointers, man. I'm friggin' tired of it. So I'm just gonna pull up this halftime thing here. If guys can see here, all the X's at the 3 on the right hand side, that's all Toronto, and then all the other shots are like right at the rim, man. So that is like a sucker way to play basketball, man. The Knicks are more kind of like mixed up a little bit. If the Knicks made a little bit more of the threes that they attempted, we would be smacking these guys right now. So I take it up for like that first quarter. We were up 22. They were up 22-18, and then we were able to get 24-20 in the second quarter. If these guys come in there and get a game plan going, Tom Thibodeau gets everybody going. I think we should route these guys, man, because Toronto, to me, man, Toronto is. I just do not like the way they play basketball. What do you think, Sam?
I think right now, I guess they always play this way, right? But especially right now, they don't have any kind of inside presence. So they got to play out there on the perimeter. And I agree. I don't like that. I don't like that style of basketball either. You know what I mean? I like to see a mixed up game. I like to see some stuff inside, some stuff on the outside. I don't like, just jacking up threes all willy nilly. I hate that style of play. I think it's stupid. I think it's dumb. Obviously you get some teams that can get hot from the 3-point line and they can beat you from the 3-point line. But I don't like that style of play either. And I think if the Knicks can start to hit some shots, right, because we didn't shoot well. We shot 34% from the field, 20%, 34% from the field, 10% from 3. And we can start to hit some shots. Then maybe we can, really take these guys out. The Raptors, they shot 35.7% from the field, 25.9% from 3. Our strength is going to be inside with Julius Randle. I don't want to see them just straight up use Julius Randle and only go to Julius Randle. But I think, if we can use Julius Randle, he's got 13 points, 4 for 7 shooting from the field. We should use our inside strength. And still, I want to see the Knicks. We got to start to get out and get on some fast breaks, man.
Yeah, especially against this team, man. This team is weak, man. To me,
right? They're not a fast team. It's not like they're a super fast team. They're smart, but they're not a super fast team. But we just don't get out on the break. We average 7.5 fast break points per game. We got to start to get out on the break.
Well,
and they we shot 23s ourselves. I mean, they shot 27, but we shot 20 ourselves. That's relatively high for us.
It is.
Yeah, if we made like just a couple of them things, we'll be smacking these guys. But I want to ask Tony, man, because I know we were talking about Kevin Knox before. I fixed the whole live issue. But I want to mention Rivers before the game starts again. As soon as Rivers got in the game, I felt like his skill level was already on display. He explained that he had no practice time and stuff like that. So I mean, like it coincides with Kevin Knox because I don't believe in that all of that development stuff or you need the coach to teach you something or give you confidence. Rivers came off the street, never practiced or anything, and he's in there and already he's our at least on the floor today. He's our best perimeter player. He set the guys up. I want to say 4 assists when he came in there. He was able to get Knox 2 straight threes, and just getting active and stuff like that. They got to find him because I think he's super light skinned. I think that's why they didn't see him in the corner a couple times. He was like wide open for 3 like 3 times. You know what I'm saying? So they got to get used to his that color tone, I guess, in the corner, man. So anyway, Tony, I wanna get your take on your boy Knox and a little bit about Rivers too.
Well, as far as Knox, I think the biggest thing right now for him, and I don't think he's had it since his rookie year, is a defined role. And I think that makes a huge difference. So I like, again, I've been defending him the whole time, but I really think this is going to be a breakout season for him. With a defined role. And now he knows what he has to do to keep his role. It's about playing hard. It's about defense. Rivers, I've been waiting for him. Obviously, his shot hasn't fallen yet, but you could see his presence alone is a huge difference. He can handle the ball well, and he's gonna keep improving. As he gets playing time with these guys. So that's gonna be a big plus for us.
Yeah, I agree, man.
Right. I think that the one thing, with Knox, and you talked about, Rivers basically coming off the street and, was able to come in and perform. Rivers also been in the league for 8-9 years, so, there's going to be less for him. Like once you played for a while, you understand how to pace yourself. You understand what you can and can't do. Knox is so up and down, like tonight he's home, he knows if he don't play well, his pops is going to scold him. His mom's going to smack him upside the head or something like that. So he's like, yeah, I better come out here and show off. And we need him to be able to do that, to exert that kind of energy every night. You know what I mean? And sometimes, I think it takes some people a little bit more time to just understand this is how I do it. But I mean, Knox, I'm going to take a word from my man, the Prince. I don't know if he made it up or not, but he's a Knoxer. I'm a Knoxer. Right. But I recognize his downfalls, man. And part of the downfalls is upstairs. You know what I'm saying? Just knowing that I got to come out and do like this every night. Even tonight, there were a couple of times I'm like, yo, go to the cup. Why are you passing it across the court out of bounds? Go to the cup, to the basket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Go strong at least.
Strong. You know what I'm saying? And then he turned around and went strong. You probably heard his mom scream from the stands or something like that. Then, a couple plays later, he went strong to the basket and tried to dunk it on somebody. But he has the talent to do those things. I think that's what frustrates everybody with Knox, is that he has the talent to do it, and then as far as Austin Rivers, I mean, I'm going to be honest, from the beginning of the year, I always felt like Austin Rivers could end up being the starting point guard, even though some people say he's not the point guard. He's not a point guard. I don't think that's going to matter with the way that Tibbs is trying to play the basketball game. All you need is someone who can kind of handle the ball and make some good decisions. You don't got to be Chris Paul. Right. He's just got to be able to get out there and make some good decisions and make some good plays. And he can do that. He has the experience. He has the confidence. He's playing on really, really good teams. And, I think that he's going to be a big. You can see it already. He's going to be a big piece of this team. And whatever it is that they're gonna do,
I was kind of baiting you guys into this conversation because I know Knox is young and stuff like that. He needs somebody to give him a role, but at the same time, so like you mentioned with Rivers has the experience, 9 years in the NBA. So that's the importance of having these guys around. People keep wondering why we keep signing these guys, why we keep signing this guy, because in order for Knox to reach his potential, he needs to see somebody to do it. Not everybody can be RJ Barrett when he just kind of like self-made or whatever. Knox needs a blueprint on how to get there, and you guys explained it perfectly, man. To kind of like make this thing full circle.
Yeah, and you know what, RJ Barrett, even he is going to be able to learn from guys like Burks and Rivers. You see what he's going through as far as shooting the basketball, and those guys have been through it, so they're going to be there to be able to say, hey, don't worry about it, keep playing, keep hooping. We're going to help you. We're going to help you find ways to get to the bucket, get some easy baskets, those type of things. And he's going to need it. He's going to need that leadership.
Yeah, no doubt. Man.
I think the majority of these young guys, like across the league, need that. I think that's actually what's kind of missing in the NBA. You know what I mean? It used to be a veterans league, and it just gets younger and younger. So now veterans are 4 years in, and it's kind of like the blind leading the blind sometimes.
Yeah. I think the Knicks are doing a great job putting all those together. But man, I don't want to take everybody away from the game. Before we go, man, I just want to put this on the screen. I know you guys can see it. That's my man MFDOOM, rest in peace. Today I got my hat cocked to the side. I pulled it out the bottom of my closet as a shout out to him, because he used to always wear his hat way to the edge like that, over his mask. So I just wanted to give a shout out to MFDOOM, all the MFDOOM fans. He definitely was a Knicks fan. So I'm probably gonna make a show myself just so I can vent a little bit about it. But I saw Sim did that on the front stoop, so that was dope too, man. I saw that earlier, man. So everybody check out the front stoop, and we can do that, man. Knicks fans, we gotta stay together, man. We need each other.
Yeah, no doubt, man. It's a tough loss, bro. It's a tough loss. 2020 just keeps coming all the way down to the last minute, all the way down to the last hour. That's tough.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So
rest in peace. Rest
in peace, man. I got Tony here. I got Simeon Russell here. Nothing but Knicks crew. Back to the game, guys. See you guys later.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
On
the post game, man. About 10:15 or so, I'll be hitting the post game up. So you guys are welcome.
Yeah, I'm off tomorrow, man. So I gotta give me some coffee or something, man. Put some water on my face.
I bet.
All right, John.
I feel you.
All right, man. All right, thanks for chiming in, guys.
No doubt.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Appreciate you.
Peace.